Welcome to Shur Voice, and I'm hoping that you're in a good mood and that you're preparing for your holidays with calm and ease. And I wanted to just add a few more ideas to the funny exercise I gave recently with the stretching of the hands. And that is to add the correct breath, which I did demonstrate on that other video, but not in great detail. So when I'm going to ask you to incorporate adding a breath by opening the mouth and pressing down, the sound of the breath is sounding like this. It sounds a little bit like the beginning of a yawn, so I could call this the hint of the yawn. It could also sound like a little bit of the kind of sound when we're sleeping. We go, and by opening the mouth, not a lot, you just kind of want to open by the jaw hinge, which is right by the ear, right there. We're going to allow the air to feel like it's coming and filling the roof of your mouth a little bit. You're going to feel a little bit of air in your mouth. At the same time, it's going to the back of the throat where the soft palate is lifting naturally. So the other thing that I want you to be very aware of is when you're doing the open mouth in and out slow breath, that is like the very, very beginning of a yawn, just the very hint of it. I don't want the mouth to be totally relaxed and flax. I want the corners of your mouth in a little bit of a smile so that these muscles are engaged and lifted, not flat, but engaged and lifted. At the same time, let your nostrils expand. So as the nostrils expanding and you're expanding your hands, you also hear this sort of sound. And then with the mouth open, I'm not worrying about the nose because I've already engaged that. But I don't want this. That's breathing into the throat, and that's dropping everything, and that's almost a choking breath. That's not the kind of breath we want. So be aware of that when you add the breath. So let's do a couple repetitions. So we're just going to first just gently squeeze your hands here, stretch them out. And then going to go like this, make sure there's a little bit of a smile here. Not a big smile, just a little bit. And make sure your tongue is lying comfortably relaxed at the floor of your mouth and the tip of the tongue, here your teeth gently leaning against the front teeth. And lift the hands up with the hands stretched. And you'll feel that your whole rib cage is a little bit pulsating in all directions. That's what we want to encourage. We're not trying to encourage any particular kind of hold or release. We're trying to get this feeling of pulsation, of undulation. And then this gentle idea of pressing down. I'm going to put I'm going to stand now and show you something that we want to do, or partially stand. Let me see if I can get my camera to cooperate. We'll see. So and you can also go with this, okay? So you're waking up the whole face. You're getting a happy face on. And that gives your breath a happy feeling. And once you've done that, then I'd like you to go into doing a fifth, and since we're doing, the natural sound here would be ah, but it can be a or o. Ah. So lift the hands up, feel the air coming. Ah, and instead of releasing the breath, we're releasing it on a tone, on a movement of tones, right? Ah, 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 ah. And down here is for the altos, or for this, and the male voice would be here. Ha, ha. That's A to D. You can do G to C. Okay, but we want to stay in the middle voice to get that feeling. And then you would want to do maybe different vowels like O, ho. Even O can be kept, these muscles engaged. O, not O. Oh, oh. So the sound is vibrating here. Go like this with your fingers. And see, are my cheeks up? Or is it totally flat? That's another kind of exercise, but that's not the one I'm teaching now. All right. This will also calm you down doing these gentle exercises with the face, with the breath, with the sound, and with the hands. Will also get you ready for performance mode, whether that mode is singing or speaking, or you have to go do an important meeting and you feel very tense and kind of down and very locked up. This will very gently open the nervous system. The nervous system will relax and the breath will relax, and it induces into the body its state of natural relaxation, which happens right when we're beginning to yawn. So these are things that I've designed from very ancient practices. That is certainly in the bel canto, the hint of the yawn is a breathing technique tip that's been in many books. You may occasionally find it in a very fine yoga teacher, but very few do know about these things. You'll find it in some meditation masters as well, and perhaps in some Alexander teachers. But what I do is I design certain exercises that are based on all of the experiences I've had in these modalities, and then put it with the expertise of the bel canto and my own expertise of having sung for most of my life, and having had to work through a lot of nervous issues with nerves, with getting very stressed. And if you want to be performing and you have a gift and you want to be out there, you have to learn how to manage that stress. Very few performers go out there and they have no nerves, nothing. They're just fine. There's very few of us that are just chill like that. We have to work on it. And again, although these tips I hope will help you, they really don't replace ongoing daily disciplined activities that are prescribed for you, in particular for what you need to be working on. And for that, a coach is invaluable. I also, as you know now, I'm doing the additional neuroplasticity training with the TOMATIS, TOMATIS, the TOMATIS listening and learning programs that are helping develop better audio and vocal coordination that help regulate many neurodivergent issues in children, teens, and adults. And I'm excited to add that and help more specifically parents, for example, who have kids with ADHD, ADD, dyslexia, dysgraphia, poor attention, perhaps poor posture and other things. These issues can be rapidly helped with the TOMATIS programs, along with my holistic voice coaching. So I hope you have a happy holidays. I hope your time, these last 2 weeks of December, go well, that you have a wonderful new year. And I look forward to getting to hear your questions if you have any in the comments below. And keep on singing. Happy, happy holidays.